Hello, welcome to my channel, Renso here. Today I'm going to paint Denzel Washington. I'm gonna move my camera this way you can see the colors. Okay. The colors are titanium white, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red hue, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, and ivory black. Okay, I'm gonna start with these brushes, these hog hair brushes. Okay, first I'm gonna make a sketch with just white paint. I'm gonna see the limit of my camera is around here and around here. Okay. Oops. This will be the top of the head, and here will be the chin. First, I see the center line. Okay, I prefer to do this move, use the brush, or then use a pencil. But this is the most important line of the face. I need to be very accurate with this. Remember, this line affects all the others. Okay, now let's see the overall shape. One side here. Okay, try to make an effort and don't see anything of this. No eyes, no nose, nothing. Just think like this was something flat. It has like an oval shape, like an egg shape. Okay, something like this. Now the line for the eyes. Usually the eyes are in the middle, just from here to here. Usually, I mean, normally the eyes is in the middle from the top of the head to the bottom of the chin. Okay. Now I have that. Okay, I'm gonna start with mixing some colors because I'm thinking, I mean, we gotta face a different way in the portrait. We have to make a plan, but usually we change the plan. Okay, hello, hi, Steve. Hi, Mar. Hi, Joyce. Christine. Oh, using Canvas. Oh, okay. I'm going to mix cadmium yellow and alizarin crimson. Touch of blue and white. I'm not used to much paint. I don't need too much paint right now. I mean, at first I need to get the drawing, and then I'm gonna go with more paint. Okay, let's say this is the whole face. Okay. At the same time that I'm doing this, I'm just trying to draw in my mind here the face, so to see the position of the eyes, here the nose, the mouth. Okay. A little bit up. Okay, I'm going to mix more paint. I prefer to use simple mixes because, I mean, you can use like 10 colors and mix from using a lot of the colors, but that's gonna make kind of difficult to make it again and again. The idea is to have, let's say, kind of a recipe, or if you want to call it a formula. That doesn't exist. I mean, the idea is just to have something that we can repeat again and again and again. That makes the process easier, and at the same time give you, let's say, more space just to think about the likeness, the proportion, and all of that. And you're not thinking about mixing grains and a lot of colors. I'm not saying that you can do that. I mean, if you want to have like 10 colors, that's okay. When I paint with a longer process with so many layers, I usually have more colors, and more colors. Let's say I have some violets that are amazing for glazes. Okay, now I'm gonna use another brush. Oh, thank you, Maggie. And don't use too much paint, I mean, if I make a mistake, you can see the color is too bright, I mean, too saturated. Yes. And because I'm not using too much paint, that's going to be easier to change this. Now add black. Black and white, that would be the same, like adding gray. You can even have this color is gray paint. Okay, this color is better. I'm gonna mix ever black, camion red, a touch of yellow, and I'm gonna start drawing. Okay, this is gonna be the top of the head, the bottom of the chin. Okay. I'm trying just to split the face in pieces. One thing that it helps me here is this how you call it, this line, this expression line. See here, kind of help me to separate this portion of the face. And always I look for this triangle. Okay. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Cornelia. Thank you. Okay. Now I have the overall shape. I can think about this eye, and when I think about this eye, when I see it, I see this. Okay. I mean, I do this exactly what I did here. exactly the same, but just with this small portion. And then I think about the eye. Now, the other eye. This eye, it should be a little bit up. Now the nose, the wing of the nose, if I trace a line, it just hit the border of the iris, yes? Okay. Let me use my two brushes, number 0, synthetics. Okay. Now that I have something at least, it's gonna be kind of easier to draw. I'm moving this eye a little bit up. Okay. Now I'm going to try to follow the lights. The highlight, sorry, here, 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 here. You see this and this, that they are aligned. Yeah. Yes, I mean vertical aligned. Okay. Okay, I'm squinting my eyes really hard just to see the teeth, the white of the teeth. And for this sclera, I'll make a line like this. I think I gotta move the nose a little bit up. Okay. I'm following this, and this. I mean, the idea is making all these lines uh, in your head. When somebody just looking at you painting, I mean, usually they don't know what you are doing. They don't know how you are you deciding how you start building up the face. Yes, it's not just about making this and this and this. That what I mean, that's okay. But it's not just about that. This is the way I think always. I'm gonna make more of the shadow. Don't use too much paint yet. We gotta control that. Squint my eyes again. Now I'm gonna follow the dark side. It will be this, this. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a problem with the width of his face. He's kind of. I always maybe this in this image he's kind of he gained a little bit of weight. Who knows? I mean, I always remember him with a more thin face. Anyway, let's continue. Hello, Herbs. Okay, yes, I've been trying to improve the video. I bought a new webcam and I've been practicing English a lot. I mean, not a lot, but I've been practicing a lot. Yeah. Trevor, have you always used the same method of mapping? Yes, I usually try to mapping out the same way. And sometimes I add more things. Not that much. I mean, like, let's say, I will continue. I will explain little by little. Just give me a minute, please. I need to try to. Okay. Okay. One thing I do is I mean the site size method, which I think is perfect. I put the image just really next to my painting, really close, the same size, and kind of just translate all the measurements without measuring. And at the end, because I have the image at the same size, I measure. Okay, I have done that in some videos. I measure, and then in this way, there is no way that there's some to leave somebody out of all this checking. Yes, because it's the same size. Yes, it's just compare the width and all of that. I go again. with the lights. And I gotta say the side size method is more precise. It's kind of easier just to move the measurements from one side to the other side, move all the features. I have another image to my left. Okay, it's a bigger image, but it's kind of too far away for using that side size method. Okay. Denzel is giving me problems here. Okay, I don't see his face yet. For that time, I see a resemblance of the face. That means that for me, when I'm facing something like this, that I start blocking and mapping and all of that, and after just say 10, 20 minutes, I don't see the face. It's kind of, I start to think that I'm gonna have problem with this subject. And I mean, there is no way. I mean, there is nothing like a solution or not. I mean, I just gotta pay more attention. Okay, one thing here, you can see the sclera here. It's like a triangle, and here's the same. Okay, but in this side is like a bigger triangle, and there's always no sclera here. It's almost, that means that it looks like one eye is looking at me straight to me, and the other eye is kind of a little bit to the right. Yes, I mean that's something that we all have. We don't see like this, the symmetry on the face, the half of the face with the half. It's not perfectly. Okay, I gotta apply more paint. I don't see his face yet, but I think the proportions are okay. I mean the distance, this triangle here, I think it's okay, and the measurements he has like this is shorter than this, and I can see that. Yes, you can see that it's really short, this portion. Okay, I need to add more paint. Let's change this a little bit. I'm making the same mixtures, just more paint. Okay, the next thing I will be painting the greens on the face. I'll mix blue and yellow. White and black, just to tone down this green. I'm going to add more blue. Okay, it looks like he has like a blue light. Yes, this is a kind of a cool light here. Let's see if we can exaggerate that. Okay. Now let's put the reds on the face. If you have seen my videos, you know that I do all of this, and then at the end, because I start blending and putting more paint, you see just a little, just greens and reds. All those colors just got kind of lost in the face. That's the idea. I mean, yes. The red's gonna be always the reddish part, the cheeks, the nose, the upper eyelid, the lower eyelid. And the chin. Herbs, maybe I'm wrong, but did you start the first layer with Bristle? Bristle. Oh, Bristle. Okay. Okay, this is the brushes I have used. These are bristles. I don't know. Sorry, man. I mean, I know them, but how hair, they're really strong hair. Okay, now I'm looking for this number 0 synthetic brushes. Just to start. Okay, I have 3 here. 3, and I use another 1, 4, 4, and I need more. 5, 6. Okay, let's. Okay, hold on. First, I almost forgot. I just want to put more paint. I need to put this because I'm gonna follow this. Okay. Just for me, it's just like hammering nails on a mountain, just to don't fall down. Yeah. Now let's work on this eye first. Mix it black, a little bit of alizarin crimson. Okay, let's now go with the nose. More listening crimson to just make sure more camion red. Okay. Now here I'm going to look for this shape. Okay. Okay, gonna move a little more to the left. I'm just trying to see this. Okay. Every time that I go to work in one area, I usually try to look for some. Let's say I make lines like this, and I extend them just to look for another where is something that can help me to keep this area where it should be. Okay, I'm watching this. Okay, now the mouth more red. Okay, now I'm going to mark this more darker. This way, this is going to help me to see this whole area. Okay. Oops. Okay, again, the mouth, the eye, can trace a line, just, okay, something is wrong here. Oh yes, I gotta maybe move this. No, I think that's okay. Yes. Then I see this, and this, and then I move to the mouth. Okay, and then I see this whole shape here. You gotta change your mind, like you're watching something flat and to something with width or depth, both ways. You're gonna be switching to see shapes and forms. Okay, let's say that both of them are for building the face, the likeness, and all of that. But for the position of the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, simplify everything to a simple, flat, geometrical shapes. That's the best. Yes, of course. When we see form, we think about the light, we think about volume, and all of that. Now this. Okay. Now, gotta go back to the eyes. Yes, and now I see his face a little bit. Not perfect, but yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna blend this. I blend and I clean out the brush, and again, and again, and again. If you're about to blend the shadows, I have another one here. Okay, it doesn't matter. I need to use two of these brushes. I don't know where's the other one. It was just right here. Okay, here it is. Are the same. Number two. This one, I'm gonna use this one for the shadows, and this one for the lights. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, thank you, Abel. Hello, Ts. Hello, Marian. Herbst. I'm not using any medium now. When I use medium, I use linseed oil and turpentine. I just mix by eye, half and half. I just use that. And sometimes that I need it just to, let's say, somebody was asking me for a painting really fast. I use liquid just to speed up the dry time. The value of this reflected light is wrong. Okay. mixing black, cameo red, and yellow. This is kind of a burnt umber. Oh, hello, uh, Marianne. There are many differences in the man's face and woman's. Okay, okay, let me think about that. Okay. I mean, you, I think maybe you want to know, because I mean, the differences about anatomy and all of that is the same. Yes, it's just the same. I mean, human face is human face. Uh, Obviously, let's say the landmarks on the man is more. Uh, you can see more marks more clearly because of maybe the muscles. Uh, and when you paint a woman, usually I don't apply too much paint because I want some softness. And the main face, I can go with more paint, with even more paint, and that's gonna be okay. It's not gonna just affect anything. But in a woman face, if I apply too much paint, I mean, for that's what I think. Okay, so many painters, we all think different. I start just to see that the face is kind of getting older when I have too much paint. Like it's kind of the texture of the oil paint is add something like, let's say, wrinkles or something like that, and kind of confuse me when I trying to get the likeness. And that's why every time that I paint a woman, I don't go so thick with paint. I try to control that. If I go with too much paint, I will blend it more and more. And here's different. The man's face is kind of that's okay. That's not gonna affect the age of all of that. And that's something that is, let's say, that's my own my point of view, because it doesn't have any I mean, any rule. There's no any rule about that. You're gonna see a lot of painters just painting with really thick paint, and they paint kids or whatever it is, whatever any subject. For me, I just feel that way, and that's why I go with a different, let's say, approach about the thickness of the oil paint. But just because of that, I mean. Okay. Christine, thank you. Oh, Lord Leon, thank you. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to dark the sclera. It's kind of was too light. And this one too. Okay, and doing the same, all the process that about looking for triangles, simple shapes. I'm repeating that all the time in my head. I see I'm working on this portion, I'm playing this light here, and just thinking about this, all of this. Okay, I don't stay just looking here. And at the same time, the same for here. I move here and repeat the same again and again and again. I see kind of a blue light here. Let's paint a little bit of the background. Let's see the ear. Okay, now I can see clearly because of this pure black that I need to dark here the face. We're mixing this Lisa and crimson here into this. I mean, here I had black and blue. I think. I mean, almost, let's say is just black and Lisa and crimson. Okay. I'm squinting my eyes, trying to see this, this, and this, and this. Okay. Okay, here's the brush. And now at the same time, okay. Okay, I'm gonna check out values. I can say that there is a shadow here. At the same time that I'm darkening this section, I'm copying the shape, I mean the angle of the shadow. Okay, here too. Okay, mirror, and there are some wrinkles here, here, and here. Okay, there is a light here. It looks like eyes. This light confused me. Okay. I'm gonna place that light. It's kind of a warmer. Okay, could be around here. Okay, let's blend again. Grab my brushes. Okay, here it is. Okay. Joyce. Okay, thank you. You asking me if yes, sometimes when I mean not all the time I'm happy with the paintings, and sometimes usually I gotta say usually after a couple of days I start just to checking out the painting, and I start just to find some little details that I don't like, and uh, I try to control myself and not retouch it, just to leave it that way. And but sometimes I just go and retouch the painting, and I'm trying to just to not to do that, because the idea is just it's like if I feel, or if I convince, let's say convince myself of that I don't have any other opportunity just to fix the painting, that's gonna just like it's gonna be like pushing myself just to give as much as possible, as much as can to in just one session. But if I feel like I'm gonna fix it later, something like that, then I think that if I leave something just like that, or maybe I can start just have maybe how do you say laid back when you just relax, and if I have a mistake, I just say okay, that's okay, I'm gonna fix it later, or who cares? I mean, just if doesn't like it, or the likeness is not like. I mean, to be honest, the likeness is important. We know that that's important, but at the same time, we need to practice some paintings without paying attention to the likeness, because to be honest, it's so stressful when you push yourself every time just to get trying to get the likeness, and it's very stressful. And for me, is at the same time that I'm practicing, I'm showing you how I do this, and because that's usually what I've been doing for a living, yes, painting portraits. And when you paint portraits for a living, people don't care about if I, I used too much paint, or almost no paint at all. I mean, if the surface is almost without no paint, if I have add some nice harmony between cool and warm colors and all of that. Usually, a client doesn't care about that, and, when they go and check out the painting and see the painting, and if the person, if they don't see the person, if they don't see the likeness, they they just say, okay, I don't like the painting. Right? They're gonna ask you for retouching, or even if it's so wrong, even they're gonna ask you for a refund, or maybe not to pay you at all. Yeah, 1 minute, please. My son is calling me. Ahí está la billetera, Leo. Sí. Sorry, and we have to deal with that. Yes, I mean, I had that experience. I had experienced that a lot of times, not even once, a lot of times. I remember once, well, more than once, but I remember especially one time that I painted three kids. Yes, it was a pastel portrait, and I went just to the house of the person with the painting, with the drawing. Yeah, and well, there was the whole family there, and they were, oh my god, that's really beautiful. But you know what? I mean, they felt kind of sorry because they told me, you know what? They look exactly like the photograph. But you know what? My older son, he has changed a lot. He doesn't look like anymore like the photograph, and it's been like a dramatic change just in a year. And she called her son, and when I saw him, it was amazing. It was so different, and and she told me, "Can you fix it? Can you just retouch it?" And I mean, what could I say? I mean, no. Okay, I said yes. Okay, and then I sat down there for an hour with the kid in front of me, just making the corrections. And I remember so clearly because it was so stressful. Stressful. I was sweating. I was just, oh my God, I hate this. I was hating to paint portraits, to painting commissions. I was telling, okay, no more. I don't want to paint anymore. I don't want to paint more commissions anymore. And then I had to move. I remember I have to move the nose like 3 millimeters down, and the mouth like 5 millimeters down, and the chin more. And I mean, the only good thing is like I hadn't moved the eyes, because if I had moved the eyes, that was just terrible, just to make correct the eyes. And at the end, I was there just for an hour, and then the woman, she came to me and she said, "Oh my God, I saw my son. That's perfect." And she told me, well, how long is it gonna take you? And as soon as I heard her saying that that it was okay, I said, "Oh, I just finished." I mean, it was so stressful that I didn't have any idea if the portrait was okay or not. I just kind of, I didn't know if I was what I was waiting. But when she came and told me that, it was a relief. Okay. I think I will continue speaking about painting and not telling stories because I think I feel like I'm not so good telling stories. Okay. Checking again values and all of that. Blending at the same time. Yes. Can you see here triangle here? You see, I always reducing, simplifying the form. I always simplify the form. Okay. Now that I have simplified the form, I go and look for values. I make this a little bit darker. Yeah, a bit darker here. Okay. Oh, Joyce, yes. Yeah, that was so stressful. I mean, when it was a, how can I say? I mean, there was a situation that it's like being trapped. You don't have any exit. There is no way to escape from that situation. You just gotta face it and just concentrate and try to. Yes, I remember another time. Just one guy told me, "Okay, pay me a portrait." We make the deal. We made the deal, and then he told me, "I want to see how it goes." I said, "I don't like to show the painting in the middle of the process, but that's okay. I know that maybe it's not gonna be what I want, but I would like to see the painting." No, I said, "No, no, please, I want to see the painting." Okay, okay, I told him, "Come to my studios to see the portrait." And when he came, he saw the painting. He didn't say anything. And the next day he told me, "Okay, I think I don't want the painting portrait." And I said, "What? I mean, what happened? I don't like the portrait. I mean, I saw the painting and I thought it was I thought that it was just about the portrait that you showed me that you have painted, and I saw the painting. I don't like it. I think maybe I don't know. Maybe you showed me some old paintings, and now you cannot do the painting." And I said, "No, that's the process. I mean, that's the process. If you see a painting in the middle of the process, what you expecting?" And I told him, "Okay, let's do something. Wait for me. Okay, if you don't like the painting at the end, okay, I give you your money back because he gave me 50%, yes, in advance. And if you don't like it, okay, I give you money back. If you like it, you pay me just the rest." And at the end, of course, he liked it, yeah, and he paid me. But just uh, what I'm trying to say is this thing about painting portraits, commissions, especially, is really stressful, and you don't know uh, usually what is going to happen. And when you make trying to make an let's say a painterly approach, an artistic painting, and somebody just came and say, "Okay, I don't like it." Yeah. That's why I love. I really love painting this portrait. And all the paintings that I have been painting in my YouTube channel, I loved all of them because I have chosen the image, and usually I have chosen what I liked. Yes. Ain't nobody's gonna complain about the portrait. Just you guys. Yeah, because from time to time, there is one person that says, just start pointing out my mistakes. That's kind of, that's okay. Yes. Some people just, they feel the need, maybe, to tell you what you need to fix. Okay. Oh, Marine. No, I'm not thinking about painting my self-portrait. I see my own face in the mirror every morning. That's enough. I don't want to see me for 3 hours long. Okay, I need to zoom in the image that I have here on my screen to see details. There is a link. There is a link to the image in the description box if you wanna download the image and paint along with this video. Need more shadow here. this is gonna be the long process of looking for. I mean, adjust all the values. Like here, here should be a little bit darker. Okay. Here too, a little bit more, a little bit darker. Little by little. Okay. Maybe I gotta move this light a little bit to the right. Just doing this kind of move the light color and I push the darker color to the left, to the right. And this shadow is, I mean, this mid-tone is kind of dark. I need to soften. Okay. Now let's go to the nose again. Okay. A little bit of light here. I put the paint and with the same brush, just blend. Okay. Now let's see the form of this cheek. It's kind of, it's not okay. A little bit of light here. Okay. Okay, see here is so clear this shadow here. It's like a dark line. It's like that. Now to the nose again. Little bit of shadow here. I mean more shadow. I gotta lost it here. Okay, that's better. Maybe here it has something like go like this. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mark. Don't you think looking at it, does it the left eyebrows too raised? Okay, I've been retouching this. Maybe the left eyebrow is too raised. Maybe it was. I have retouched it. Okay, I'm gonna check out anyway. Thank you anyway for telling me. Joyce, do you send painting to the USA? Yes, you will be found to buy one of two of your works. Perfectly by all of them. Thank you, Joyce. Yes, yes. No, speaking, yeah, yes. I mean, that's why we usually do. Yes, we paint, and we sell our paintings. Thank you so much for the interest. A mix in black and a little in crimson. Okay. This is gonna be the difficult part. Go through with this. Okay. A little bit of blue here. Oops. Okay. Joyce. Yes, I mean these paintings. This is canvas. Yes, you can stretch this painting, and I don't know. You can maybe stick to a pen or just to use stretch bars. Yes, I mean when I have seen paintings like let's say some of this size, I just put them. I used to put them inside an envelope, like it was some kind of document, and that was it. When I have sent bigger paintings, I put them into I roll them and I put them into a plastic tube because it's the safety way. Okay, I mean this is wrong. Too much light here. You can see that is the strongest light. I mean because of the shadow, the strongest light is the light is coming from above. Yeah, and when the light is coming just from here from the top, that means that this is gonna be strongest highlights. Then this a little bit less, here a little bit less, and here less. And I think I have to. I'm gonna blend this just to soften the light, just to make it just to disappear a little bit. Okay, where I was painting here the septum. Oh, Joyce. Oh, okay. Okay. That would be perfect. Yes. Thank you. I still feel like something is wrong with the width of the face. I don't know, maybe it's this light, this the reflected light. Okay, I need to check again. Values again. Squint my eyes. Taking a picture. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm going to open Photoshop. Okay. Now I'm going to reverse the image, just like using a mirror. Okay. Now I'm going to take out the color of the image. I'm going to darken both images, the photo and the painting. Okay, I can see something that's let's say, okay, the I'm seeing right now that I have darkened the image, that I can say that the lightest light is here in this. mm, Here and here, kind of. I, it was impossible for me to know that this was a really. Kind of, you can see, but that because of the position is in the sclera and usually is in shadow. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna go that light. A little bit, just a little bit. But that's kind of impossible to squint the eye just to the extreme to see like all of this. But now that I have seen that in my screen, I see this clearly here. What else? Okay. Maybe this eyebrow is to, I have to put it down. This one, I think. There's almost nothing. Yeah, I see a value problem here. There's not, I have to darken this. Even if, let's say that we didn't get the likeness in our portrait, uh, even if that happened, don't give up about looking for all these subtle value changes from light to shadow, the midtones. I mean, we gotta spend a lot of time that because that's really important, and that help us just to get the likeness. Okay, always remember there is always one spot on the portrait that is gonna have the lightest light. Usually it's the nose. Yes? Usually it's the nose. So now in this image is this tooth and the sclera. But I don't wanna go too light with the sclera. I don't want to. Yes, maybe this. And here. Okay, another thing that I see is something that I've been just thinking about doing, but I wasn't sure. is just still move this light more to the shadow more to the left. And always keep in mind that we are gonna make these corrections, these changes, and sometimes, usually, I mean, more than once, we're gonna just have to put them back, and that's like working for nothing. But that's okay. I mean, that's the only way we have just to see if something is wrong or not. There's no other way. That means that we have to just be aware that that's something that is going to happen anyway, and not be afraid of that, and just do it. Maybe I should reduce the width of his nose, maybe a little bit here, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit darker here in this nostril. Mhm. I don't know. Okay, go again to check the eyes again, and then the nose, the mouth, and okay, again, I squint my eyes. Okay, I see something here. The shadow is a little bit darker. It's here in the eyebrow. Mm, a little bit more to the right. Okay, I'm gonna make this eyebrow a little bit more, let's say, transparent, because it's getting more light, and the light is just you can see the light on the eyebrow, on the hairs, on top of the hairs. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, what about his iris? Oh, I need to put a highlight on the lip, the lower lip. Okay, the shadow is okay. Here I need. Okay, what is it? Okay, here. Need shadow too. And here. Okay. What else? What else? I feel like something is a little bit off with. Okay. Okay. The light here. Yes, yes. I gotta move just. Gotta move a little bit, like closing his eye just a little bit. I think that's what make uh the way he looks, the way he looked at us, or his expression. Okay, yes, yes, that was okay. Now I'm gonna move this light. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, what else? Ah, I gotta put a little more of shadow here. We gotta check all of the all everything again and again. light here. And here there's a reflection there. Don't give up about this. It doesn't matter if your portrait is not okay. It doesn't. If the likeness is not 100% perfect. We gotta anyway look for this. Okay, all these values. I don't see anything here. What else? What else? Okay, what else? Okay, I see something here. Oh, I left just this too dark. I gotta soften this a little bit. Okay, here in the middle, a little bit dark here. Okay. I feel like I am in the middle of one of his movies, and he's saying to me, "Okay, okay." You gotta go back again and again. Okay. You gotta be happy when you find a mistake. When you find out that something is wrong, that means that we are getting better. Just trying to. I mean, our observation is getting better if we find these mistakes here and there. the more we find, the best, because we can fix them. Okay, now this is kind of different, yes? This has some, the hair is coming in a little bit more. Okay, that means I have to reduce even more of this. A little bit down this. Okay, again the eyes. Maybe I gotta close this a little bit. Oh no, I made a mistake here. I gotta put it back. Okay, I see something here. I see a kind of this. A little bit down. Okay, that. Yes, and okay. Okay, working here, I see that I need more shadow, all the contour of the face here. Okay, what else? What else? I see a shadow here. Yes, I didn't put this shadow. Okay. Mhm. I'm cleaning out this brush. What else? What else? Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. Okay, what else? What else? Oh, maybe, maybe more. Okay, my stomach is making noises. I'm hungry. I think I gotta go. Oh, hello, Vicky. How are you? Okay, okay. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Steve. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. I don't know if just one more minute. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you, Mar, Tisha, Vicky, Steve. Thank you so much to all of you, Joyce, Antonio. Okay. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna look for another image. I don't know what to paint tomorrow. If the painting that I started yesterday, the woman with the horse is dry, maybe we'll continue. I doubt it. Yes, maybe I gotta wait a couple of days. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. See you next time. Okay. You can go. want to stay here just for a few minutes, feel free to leave. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.